a prince among them.
I don't like this thing. What was wrong with the old microwave?
Just that. It was the old microwave. That is the new microwave. State of the art. You can't even buy that in this country. It's voice activated. Had it specially imported from Japan.
Yeah, but there are no buttons.
No, it's voice activated. Just tell it what you want it to do. There's nothing in this one. There's nothing in any of them.
Well, they're not going to review it, are they? 20 seconds on high. The program has been going for years.
Not with me in it. It was my debut on A Question of Sport and nobody's bothered to mention it.
Perhaps it's just as well.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Look, spotting the mystery guest is supposed to be difficult.
Of course, it's just a pity you didn't spot it was a woman. 20 seconds on high. Open the door. The door doesn't even open. This doesn't work.
Of course it works. It costs £3 grand. Out the way. Hey, open your door and cook the croissants now. Is it plugged in?
Yes.
You are plugged in. No excuses. Now cook them.
Specially imported from Japan, you say?
Yeah.
Not available in this country.
No. Look, open your... Of course, what's the Japanese for door?
I don't know.
Well, look it up in the manual, Liesel. That's what it's there for. I'll get one of the girls to bring it over. You're not very good with technology, are you? No, hang on. It's not 23.
I'm not actually very religious, but I've got my heart set on a church wedding.
Oh, yes. I think a church wedding is de rigueur.
Is it?
And what about your Kevin? Is he keen to get married in church?
Yeah, but that's really to please me.
Oh, that's nice. He's a very considerate young man, your Kevin.
Yeah, he's dead good. He's got his faults, but I still love him.
Warts and all.
I didn't know you'd seen his warts. But they don't usually show. That's why he wears a polo neck.
Poor lad. He's a martyr to his skin, isn't he?
I know. The dermatitis was on the way out when he just erupted. I only hope they clear up before the big day.
Still on about the wedding, Sonia?
We've got a problem with the venue. They're selling the church we were going to get married in.
Where's that, then?
Fernheath United Reformed.
You can get married anywhere these days. On a beach, up the Eiffel Tower, down a coal mine. That's not a bad idea. It's dark down there. You wouldn't see what your Kevin looked like.
Mr. Prince, do you think you really should make that sort of personal remark about Sonia's fiancé?
Yeah. Everyone else does, and I mean, let's face it, you can't really help it, can you? No offence, Sonia, but he's one of the ugliest blokes I've ever seen.
Get away with you. He's not that bad.
Yes, he is.
He's nice in other ways.
Yeah, well, he'd have to be. Dad, do us a favour.
Beverly.
Take this across to Liesel. She doesn't know how to work the new microwave. Has Lord Snooty deigned to turn up yet?
Mr. Fitzherbert is never late. Some people are always punctual, pleasant and polite.
Gary, yeah? You could be right about the coal mine.
So, Mark, what have I been paying you to do this morning?
Well, the word is that blue chips are soggy and the future's in futures, so I'm thinking of coming out of derivatives and going offshore. That's Johnny Nipple's advice, anyway.
Johnny Nipple.
That's right, he's a DUS at the DTI.
I suppose you went to school with him?
Yes, good.
So, the financial direction of the Gary Prince organisation is being led by a school chum of yours called Nipple.
Nipple's just his nickname.
What's his real name?
Squitter.
Gets worse.
All the squitters were at Marlborough. Nipple was the best of them there. Top man, brilliant, bloody good bloke.
If he's such a good bloke, why'd you call him Nipple?
Ah. Rowing accident, Henley. He lost a nipple in the Coxless Pears. Could have happened to anyone.
I doubt it would have happened to any of my mates.
Also, as a long-term investment, I'm thinking of buying a constable.
Hey, no way. That's right out of order. We do not bribe the police. The Gary Prince organisation is firmly on the side of law and order.
A painting by constable. Actually, it's a preparatory sketch, but Buttocks Bingham at Sotheby's assures me it'll appreciate nicely.
Another school friend of yours?
A friend? Don't be absurd. Buttocks Bingham was head of art. Until the papier-mâché incident with the lower remove. Oh, and I'm afraid the Stockport Street bus garage deal's fallen through.
Hey, how'd you let that happen?
Well, I don't know anyone who works in a bus garage.
You probably don't know anyone who's been on a bus.
No.
I had plans for that place because I know about commercial property, mate.
Mark for it. Ah, Sophie. Hello. Yeah, I'd love to get together. Well, why don't we play around on Friday afternoon? I seem to remember you thrashed me last time. Golf. OK, Sophie. Super. Yep. See you. Bye. That was Sophie Moffat. I'd like to get her on board.
It sounded like it.
She's very big in systems analysis.
I've just had a thought. I think I might be interested in the church.
I didn't realise you were concerned with things spiritual. You've developed an interest in the church?
Yeah, I want to buy it.
Can I get this straight? We are making a takeover bid for the Church of England?
Don't be daft. One church, Fernie Heath United Reformed Church. It's up for sale. Find out how much they want for it.
Hello. Oh, just a minute. I need to find my bit of paper. Hello. You have reached the Gary Prince organisation. Sonia speaking. How may I help you? You what? Oh, to Dave? All right, I'll put you through to him. Gary, how many guests can you get down a coal mine?
Sonia, it was only a gag.
Oh.
Look, don't you worry your pretty little... Don't you worry your head about it. I'm sure you'll find somewhere nice to get married.
Excuse me. Hello. Oh, hang on, my bit of paper's gone. No, you can't speak to Dave. He's nattering to someone from the Daily Mirror. Gary's here, though, if you want to speak to him. Oh, no, I don't want to speak to you. Found it. Hello. You have reached the Gary... Oh, he's rung off.
Sonia, your telephone manner is dreadful. Who was that?
Someone from A Question of Sport, the producer or something.
Well, why'd you let him go? He probably wants to book me for another show.
Yeah, you could be right.
Hey, I'm always right.
Yeah. You weren't right about the mystery guest, though, were you?
Sonia, the lighting was bad.
He must be about 8 stone heavier than she is. That's what Kevin says.
And what does Kevin know about it?
He spotted her straight away.
Just get on with your work, Sonia.
Thank you very much. It's the manual for my husband's latest toy. And it's all in Japanese.
Do you have any Japanese at all?
Not really, no. I work in German, French, and English. I have a few words in Japanese, but I don't speak it.
No, nor do I. What are you working on at the moment, Mrs. Prince?
Oh, I'm translating a German book into English. It's a series of eyewitness accounts of the wall coming down.
Oh, really? How interesting. Which wall is that?
The Berlin Wall?
Oh, yes, of course, I thought it would be.
You know, a sort of where were you the night the wall came down?
Well, I think I was at home, unless it was a Thursday, because that's my night with the Wilmslow St. John's Ambulance Brigade.
No, I didn't mean where were you. I meant the book is an account of where various German people were, their reactions and so on, what they felt about it all.
I expect they were all very upset.
Why would they be upset?
Well, you know, it made such a mess. I mean, there was rubble everywhere, wasn't there?
It was a political act. We were uniting a nation.
Oh, I know you were. It was in the Daily Mail. I understand about the political side of it. I just think it's a pity they went about it like that. I mean, it's vandalism, really, isn't it?
It's not how the German people saw it.
Well, I'm surprised at them then. You see, I've always been very impressed by the Germans. They normally do things by the book, and I suspect they really ought to have had planning permission.
It's a very interesting observation, and so far it hasn't occurred to any of my compatriots.
Really? Well, there we are. Anyway, I better be getting back to work. It's so nice having an in-depth conversation about world affairs.
Yes, I must try it sometime.
Well, thanks for showing me round, Mr. Barrie. It certainly is a beautiful building.
But sadly, too big for our dwindling congregation. We don't seem to attract new worshippers.
Tranmere Rovers have the same problem. Ever thought about a transfer to the Catholics? They're doing very well.
It's not quite like that, Mr. Prince.
No, of course not, Mr. Barrie, no. Been meaning to ask you, why have you got so many boxes of macaroons in there?
What?
All those boxes at the back marked macaroons.
Cameroons. They're going to the Cameroons. We're storing them for a charity.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, as I say, I like the place. I think it's got potential.
This is God's house.
OK. And does he know you're selling it?
Mr. Prince, I'm an elder of the church.
Great. Well, I'll get back to you very soon then, Elder Barrie. Hello, Vincey.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I was looking at a property round the corner, so I thought I'd drop in for a swift half.
Well, think again. I'm not opening the bar just for you.
Vince, the bar's already open.
Don't try and get me on a technicality. Anyway, you shouldn't be drinking at lunchtime. Slippery slope, that is. You want to keep yourself fit.
I am fit.
You're not fit. You never have been fit. Even at the peak of your career, you're never what I call fit.
Vince, I was one of the best, if not the best player this country's ever produced. I was voted Footballer of the Year twice.
Yes, but not fit footballer of the year. See, the difference between you and me is I treat my body like a temple. I'm in air once a week.
Don't talk daft.
It's true. Fitness is all in the mind. It's a question of attitude. I can think myself fit. 100-yard dash, I'll leave you standing.
OK, you're on. Twice round the clubhouse.
What now?
Yeah, now.
OK.
Come on. On your marks, get set, go!
I won. Hey, I already won. I ran the race mentally, in there. That's where the race is run. Any athlete will tell you that. I think I need a drink after that.
I thought you shouldn't drink at lunchtime.
This isn't drinking, this is light ale.
What?
Light ale, calorie-controlled diet drink. There's only 5% alcohol. I'll leave that bit at the bottom.
I was on a question of sport last night.
Yeah, I know.
What did you think?
Didn't watch it.
Oh.
Manny, I wish I had now.
Yeah?
Because I gather you made a right Tom Balls with it.
Well, if it's for charity, Gary's always ready to help out. He's famous for it.
There you go, Dave. There's me on a question of sport. Stick it on the wall.
There's no room.
We'll get rid of someone. Let me see. Get rid of Lester and me. There we go. But don't throw it away. Put it in the cupboard in case he gets his knighthood back.
Gary, this is Christine Foster. She's from Tropicaid.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a Lucasade man myself.
No, Tropicaid the charity. We work in Africa, funding various agricultural and educational projects.
Oh, right, with you. Well, if it's for charity, I'm always ready to help out and famous for it.
Yes, Mr. Perry
I
just...
told her.
Yeah, well, if it's a personal appearance, David will sort you out, and I think you'll find as celebrities go, my rates are very reasonable.
No, Mr. Perry, it's not that. It's about the church in Ferny Heath. I've heard that you want to buy it.
Well, negotiations are underway, so you'll understand I can't say too much at this stage.
That'll make a nice change.
Of course. It's just that Tropicaid have been storing equipment there. We're helping remote villages in the northwest of the Cameroons. They're nomadic, you know.
Well, no, I didn't know, actually, but I probably did know, but I've forgotten.
Some of them have to walk 15 miles a day to the nearest well.
Really? Mind you, if you're a nomad, that's what you do. Wander about the place.
Yes, but not 15 miles for water.
No, of course not. That's terrible, that is, yeah. Still, must keep them fit.
The thing is, Mr. Prince, can we keep the equipment in the church until it's dispatched?
Well, I do have plans for the church, but in the meantime, I don't see why not. In fact, I've got some stuff I'd like to keep there myself.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Don't mention it, Chrissy. But when you do mention it, David's here will give you the Gary Prince press pack.
So what's all this about you buying a church in Ferny Heath?
That's right.
Oh, Gary, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
You're not.
I am.
I don't know what to say.
Sonia, why should you say anything? Just shut your gob and get on with your work.
Oh, Gary, you're wonderful.
I know I am.
I don't know what to say.
I wrote it down for you on a piece of paper. Hello, this is the Gary Prince organisation.
What?
Sonia, the phone.
Oh, hello. It's all all right, they've rung off.
I'm going to have to do something about you and that phone.
So, what do you want with this church, then?
David, what does anyone want from a church?
Religion, a sense of spirituality, a little island, a haven of peace and tranquility in this hectic world.
Well, I want to turn it into a go-kart track. I don't see why you're objecting. You're not religious, you're German.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's got nothing to do with you, has it? It's Church of England.
No, it isn't. It's non-conformist.
All right, but it's a church in England.
I simply think it is inappropriate. Tsuketie kudasai.
Yeah, Lisa, now look what you've done.
Gary, you have too many remote controls.
Hey, you can't have too many remote controls. They're labour-saving devices. While you're on your feet, sweetheart, can you pull the blind up for me, please?
Taylor now. Dange Blanche. Long ball to Prince.
Oh, I say! Incredible stuff there. What a goal from Gary Prince, and that is his hat-trick.
That superb shot was, of course, goal of the season 1983-84. We now move on to the following season's Charity Shield match at Wembley.
Dinky or tsuketie kudasai.
Liesl, do you mind? I'm trying to make a tape for the office. Sonia's crap on the phone. So when we put people on hold, instead of hearing music, they're going to get highlights of my playing career. This is David Coleman. He thinks I'm a genius.
That has to be one of the greatest goals that Wembley's ever seen. Gary Prince, the man's a genius.
That's not what he called you on a question of sport.
Look, that photograph of her was taken from a very strange angle. I thought they were boxing gloves. Now, look, would you just keep quiet? I'm about to do my intro. Hello, you have reached the Gary Prince organisation. Please state your name and state to whom you would like to speak to. While you're waiting to be connected, here are some highlights from the fantastic career of the legend that is Gary Prince. Liesl, I'm gonna have to edit that now.
I am getting nowhere with this wretched microwave. I'm surprised the church have agreed to your plans.
I'm not stupid. I didn't tell them I was going to buy their church and turn it into a go-kart track. I was going to use the bus garage until Mark screwed up. I've already bought 15 go-karts. Anyway, if I know anything about Jesus, I think I can honestly say he would have approved of a go-kart track.
You don't know anything about Jesus.
Oh, yes, I do. He was a man of vision, a go-ahead sort of bloke, a bit like myself. And if they'd had go-karts in his day, you can bet your bottom dollar he'd have had one. There you go, Sonia. From now on, don't you dare answer that phone. Just play that, listen to the caller, put them on hold, and keep your trap shut.
Right you are. Oh, sorry.
Mr. Prince, I am deeply affronted.
Not at all, Bev. You've got quite a nice figure for a woman your age.
You can't do that to a church. It's all wrong.
I didn't know you were religious.
I am deeply religious. I don't actually go to church as such, but then I don't think you need to. The point is, churches should be churches. I mean, where will it end? Why not buy Liverpool Cathedral and turn it into a bowling alley?
Because Liverpool Cathedral is round. For a bowling alley, you need straight lines. Leave the thinking to me, Bev. I'm better at it.
Gary, it's time we were going. We're due at St. Peter's.
No, this is too much. You're buying another church.
It's not a church, Bev. It's a hospital. We're making a private, low-key visit to a few very sick people.
And there's a photo opportunity at 12:30.
Let's go.
I know it's daft, but I thought you were buying that church so me and Kevin could get married there.
Yes, it is daft. I'm sorry, but I don't like to see a church fall into secular hands.
Don't you?
No.
It can be a bit messy. Kevin's got them, you know.
What?
Secular hands. He has to have them dressed twice a week by the elf visitor.
No,
No. It's not secular, is it? It's septic. Kevin's hands are septic. They've never gone secular, touch wood.
Hey, give us a kiss, love. Everybody will think you're my girlfriend.
Who is it? Gary Prince. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of him. Go away.
Brilliant to see you still got your sense of humour.
You've lost all your other faculties, but you've still got that.
Don't go wrong.
See you later, fellas. Come on, Dave. Dave, I don't mind visiting the sick.
Provided it's nothing catching.
But I do expect them to know who I am.
Sorry.
All I expect is a bit of gratitude.
And respect, and admiration, and hero worship, and that sort of thing.
Well, it's not a lot to ask, is it? Hey, slow down a bit, matey. There you go, Dave. I'm thinking of calling it God's Hot Rods.
Thank you for taking me to lunch, Mr. Fitzherbert.
Hello. You have reached the Gary Prince organisation. Please state your name and state to whom you would like to speak to.
It's Pongo Portman. Mark Fitzherbert, please.
Did Mark take you for lunch then?
Yes, to Petula's pantry, recently refurbished. Petula herself isn't there anymore, of course. She's in a home in Harrogate. It's still very nice. I had the soup du jour and a slice of quiche.
And what did Mark have?
Well, he doesn't eat much at lunchtime.
Just had a drinker?
Yes.
What of?
Well, when I say he took me to Petula's pantry, he dropped me off there. He went for a swim himself.
And you didn't fancy a swimmer?
Well...
Pongo said he couldn't get through earlier. He'd been put on hold. Have there been any other calls?
Oh, yeah, stacks of them. But don't worry, I've not answered a single one. I've ignored them all.
Lunchtime drinking again?
2 bottles of lager, please, Vince. Got any sandwiches?
No.
What are those, then?
They're not sandwiches, they're baguettes. And they're spoken for. I made them for after the match on Saturday.
They'll be stale by then.
They're stale now. They've been there for Monday. They can't be making baguettes every day. There's no demand.
Just forget it. Give us a couple of bags of crisps.
I'm not sure about this God's Hot Rods.
OK. How's about onward Christian go-karts?
No, I mean, the whole idea about turning Ferning Heath Church into a go-kart track is bad PR.
You're doing what?
It's a new venture, Vince.
You bought the church?
I'm buying it, yeah. Pull out the pews, put a chicane round the front, stick the race marshal in the pulpit, and Bob's your uncle.
Good God. Go-karts.
That's the name. Good God, go-karts.
You'll rot in hell for this one.
What is wrong with everybody? Beverly's going to pray for me, Dave reckons the tabloids will have a go at me, and Vince thinks I'm a tool of Satan. It's a great business opportunity.
Yes, you're right.
Hey, I'm always right. Empty building, minimum outlay, maximum return.
Absolutely.
Great for the community, wonderful for Gary Prince. What's the problem?
They won't sell it to you.
What?
One of the church elders has been on to me. Somehow, they got wind of your go-kart plans and won't sell to you. They seem to think you lack taste, decency, and a sense of decorum.
Crapola.
I tried to explain that this was due to your lack of education and, well, generally being working class, but it didn't help.
I can't think why not.
He said he thought you lacked judgment.
Me?
Yes, unfortunately, he'd seen you on A Question of Sport. And Gary, even he knows, Mike Tyson does not wear little purple chiffon dresses.
How did Elderberry find out? That's what I want to know.
Well...
I'll tell you how he found out. Somebody must have told him, but who?
Well...
I'll tell you who. A traitor. I've got a mole in my organisation. The only people who knew about that go-kart track were Mark, Dave, Sonia and Beverly.
And me. I knew about it.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't tell... You didn't, did you? No, of course you didn't. No, Vince knew all about it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, you know. They were all against it apart from Mark, so I know it's not Mark. I think it's not Mark. It could be Mark. I never trusted him.
Gary, you're getting paranoid now. Why don't we just relax and watch a little television?
I'm going to confront them all tomorrow. I'm going to find out who the Judas is. I can spot a wrong on me. I'm not easily fooled. For God's sake, cock something!
Gary, yes, I have discovered what was wrong with the microwave. BBC Two, please.
Well, there you go. It's working now. right. You're probably wondering why I've called you all. Where is everyone? I said they were supposed to be here at 12 o'clock.
Mr. Fitzherbert and Mr. Perry are in their offices.
Sonia, get them out.
Pardon?
Dave and Mark, get them in here now.
All right.
Mr. Perry has someone with him.
I don't care, Sonia.
I hope this won't take long. I'm keeping an eye on amalgamated conglomerates. The footsie's flat this morning.
This is more important than flat footsies, matey. The reason I've called you all...
Have you over this flaming thing? Did you know you've no knob?
Vince, just get yourself in here now.
I see. Summoned by the Antichrist. What's all this about?
Look, the reason I've called you all...
Oh, Mr. Prince, I'm so glad you're here. I was just saying to Mr. Perry, what an imaginative man you are.
Have you? Good. If you don't mind, I'll have a meeting with me suspects, me staff. What do you mean, imaginative?
Putting those go-karts in the church.
See? Imaginative, me. Imaginative. How'd you find out?
It's so generous of you.
Eh?
We sent them off to the Cameroons this morning with the rest of the aid shipment.
You did what?
Now the nomads of the Northwest can drive the 15 miles to the nearest well.
If you think they're going to do it in my go-karts...
I've already told the press about your generosity.
Then you're absolutely right.
Great idea of yours, Gary.
Well, I know you're busy, so I won't keep you. Thank you very much again.
He has to press his thingy. There's no knob on it. You ought to get that fixed.
15 go-karts. It's going to cost me over 20 grand.
Yeah, but it'll be in all the tabloids. You can't buy that sort of publicity.
Some people might get paranoid in this situation, but not me. I know I've got a mole.
Kevin has moles. Have you tried potassium permanganate?
Thank you, Sonia. A mole in me organisation.
Kevin's are in his armpits.
Some of you may have already noticed me plans to buy the church have been leaked. Now, the reason I've called you all here... Leave it on hold, Sonia. The reason I've called you all
You
here...
have reached the Gary
the moment
Prince
of truth indeed,
organisation.
ladies and gentlemen, because what we do...
Jane Torville. I'd like to speak to the Pratt who thinks I look like Mike Tyson.
As I was saying...
Come on, don't get that age.
I'm not stupid. I didn't tell them I was going to buy their church and turn it into a go-kart track. Gary Prince, the man's a genius.
Good. That is what Elder Berry must have heard. Exactly what I wanted Elder Berry to hear. Well done, Sonia. You see, what I've done is I've shrewdly wrong-footed the elders of the church and made them pull out of the deal. So I'm now in a position to buy Liverpool Cathedral so Sonia can get married there.
Oh, Gary!
And after the wedding, I'm going to turn it into a wall of death.
He's the prince and he's got the lock, and he hasn't let it go to his head. The Hall of Fame, he's an all-time great, finest football player on the stage. Patted on the back by the hand of